Okay, and this will be the second time we take polynomial functions. Now you don't use the boxes because you got pluses. Okay, so the first thing, look at the sign in between them. There's no multiplication. You go straight to your like term collection. So x second, put a 1 there. 1 and -3 makes -2. X is -4 plus 13 is 9. Then constant 6 plus 1, 7. Bam. Okay, I got a minus sign. We'll make that a plus, and then +6, +3, and -11. Now your highest power is 3 this time. Keep that in mind. So x third, you got 9, but you don't have anything in here, so you just put 9 down. X second, -11, +6 is going to be -5. X 2 and 3 is 5. Then -11. Guys, don't mess with the powers. I don't want you don't put 4 and that crap. You already have x to the second. Okay, now we got a multiplication. Okay, so I should see rainbows. 3x to the third times 8x to the fourth. If you want to put a parentheses around it, go for it. Put a 1 there. 3x to the third times -1x to the second. 3x to the third times -3x. And 3x to the third times 5. Okay, it's going to be 24, and then I add the powers to make 7. It's going to be -3. Add the powers to make 5. -9. Add the powers, that's a 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 times 5 is 15, and the only power you have is a 3, so that's the power you put. All these are different powers, so you just line them up with addition signs between them. 24x to the 7th plus -3x to the 5th plus -9x to the 4th plus 15x to the 3rd. Okay, number 4, that'd be a times. So start drawing rainbows. 4x, this is foil. 4x to 1x. 4x to -7. That's the end of the 4x. -3 times 1x. And -3 times -7. You should be getting good at that by now. So that's 4x to the second. -28 with just a factor of x. -3 with just an x factor. And +21. X second's the lead dog. So x second, we have 4. -28, -3 is -31, and then 21. Bam. Okay, no sign means multiplication. So 1x times 1x to the second. 1x times 6x. 1x times -5. And that takes care of Mr. 1x. 4 times 1x to the second. 4 times 6x. 4 times -5. So that's 6 products to find. 1 times 1 is 1. Add the powers on the x's. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 times 6 is 6. If you have 2 factors of x, it's to the second. Then -5 with an x. So it goes x third, x second, x, and then we start over. 4 times 1 is 4 with x to the second. 24 with x, and then -20. This time x to the third is the highest. X third, we got 1. X second, we got 6 and 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. Don't add those and put 4 onto the 4th power. No, that's why you draw the blanks, so you don't do stuff like that. Then x, -5, 24. Just add the numbers in front. It's 19. Leave that x alone. And then -20. Okay, now, next one. This time I have a binomial. Anytime I got a plus or a minus to a power, it's a binomial to the second. You don't use the boxes. Okay, that minus sign means you don't do that. Now, we're going to do it two ways here. You pick the way that works best for you. There's way 1 and way 2. You don't pick the one that's quickest. You need to pick the one where you'll remember it best, okay? Way 1 is this, okay? Method 1. You can go to your blanks right away. This is the quicker method, but it's hard to remember, okay? First thing I do for the x second, I fill out the first and the second. I take 4 to the second, and that's going to be 16. Because x goes to the second automatically. And then negative 3 to the second is 9. That's always a positive. Anytime because it's a power of 2, that's an even number, it's positive. Now, to find your middle one, that's what people forget. You take 2, always 2, times 2 factors, 4x and negative 3. Well, 2 times 4 is 8, times negative 3 is negative 24, so I have negative 24x, okay? That's it. Now, here's the second way. Second way, delete your 2 and just make another parentheses the same way, okay? And then do your multiplying. So 4x times 4x, 4x times negative 3, negative 3 times 4x, and negative 3 times negative 3. So that's 16x to the second, negative 12x, negative 12x, and 9. So now I can go to my blanks. This one takes a little longer, but it's easier to figure out because a lot of people can't remember how to find that middle, okay? Negative 24 and 9. I got the same answer using both ways, okay? It doesn't matter. Either make 2 parentheses and multiply it out, or use your quick way to the second 16, to the second 9, and then 2 times 4 times negative 3. You don't even really need the x. Just 2 times 4 times negative 3. That's your middle. Now, story problem. We're designing a frame to surround a 22 by 20 inch picture. The frame is the same width on every side. Okay, get a picture drawn first. You got 22 and 20, but you're building this frame outside. So measure the dimensions. You know the middle's 20. That's x and x. Well, that means you have 2x plus 20. It's 2x. It's not x to the second. Okay, you're adding 1x and 1x. That makes 2x. That's 20x and x. So that's 2x plus 20. Okay, area of the picture in the frame. So the area is the length multiplied by the width. And the length, we have 2x's plus a 20. And then, or no, wait a second, that'd be 22 there. That's from here to here is 22. 2x plus 22 and 2x plus 20. Multiply it out. 2x times 2x, 2x times 20, 22 times 2x, and 22 times 20. So that's 4x second, that's 40x, that's 44x, that's 440. Okay, now collect your like terms. And you got 4. 40 plus 44 is 84. And then 440. Okay, that's a wrap on part A. Now find the combined area of the picture and the frame when the width of the frame is 4 inches. That means they're telling you all these x's are 4. Well, parenthesize your x's and just punch it in on your calculator. So you got 4 in the front, parentheses, and then for that x I put 4. Close it. Second power, you can hit this key here, or you can go this key and then 2, or just hit this key and a 2 pops up. Plus 84, and then another parentheses, and we put a 4 in, but this one's not to the second power. Plus 440. I got 840, and when we're talking area, that's square inches. Inches to the second. Okay, you watch number 6. You got to pick the way that works best for you, okay? That way is quick, but you got to remember how to do it. To the second, and then 2 times 4 times negative 3. Always 2. You're always using that 2. You're like, where'd that come from? It's always used. Or you can get rid of that and make another parentheses. Okay, and then just do it like you're doing up here.